Let's do a 2-box penny hunt. Roll number 6 of box number 1, and we're finally going to have a Wheatie. 1951 out of San Francisco. Roll number 12, and we've got our first Wheatie from the 40s. 1942 out of Philly. Roll 14 is going to give us our second Wheatie from the 40s, our third overall. So 1941 out of Philly. Roll 20, and we're going to have Wheatie number 4. 1950 out of Denver. Roll 22, and we're going to have our fifth Wheatie. 1953 out of Denver. Roll 23, and we're going to have a Canadian. $1981 out of Canada. Roll 27 and check out the date on this Wheatie. 1918 out of Philly. It's in great condition except for that big scratch. Dang it, Jim. I don't need it for my book, but 107 years old, that's a sweet find. Roll 31, and we're going to have two finds. First, we've got a Canadian. 1997 out of Canada. And there was a Wheatie right back here. Another 1953 out of Denver. Roll 33, and we're going to have a Wheatie right back here. Oh, it is slick. Oh, nice. 1937 out of Philly. Roll 37, and we're going to have our third Wheatie from the 40s. 1945 out of Philly. Roll 39, and we're going to have Wheatie number 10. $1957 out of Denver. Roll 42, and we're going to have a very toasty 1955, yikes, out of Denver. Roll 43, Wheatie number 12. Last year, 1958 out of Philly. Roll 45, and we're going to have two finds. We're going to have our third Canadian. This one from 1980 out of Canada. And then we've got a dark Wheatie back here. Is it going to be old? Nope. Just a 1945 out of Philly. Roll 49, and towards the end of the roll, Wheatie number 14, 1956 out of Denver. And that's it for box number 1. That was a really good box. Let me give you a quick recap. As far as copper, right at 2 pounds. So just a little light on the copper. We did get 3 Canadians, 1980, 81, and 1997. Just a couple nicer copper cents, 1967 and 1972, both out of Philly. Total of 8 Wheaties from the 50s, the lowest minted one being this 1951 out of San Francisco. 4 from the 40s, the lowest minted one with not a very low mintage, being the 1942 out of Philly. We did get that one 1937 out of Philly, and then the 1918 out of Philly with the scratch right there. Dang it. All right, let me get started with box number 2, and I'll come back when I've got something good. Roll number 2 of box number 2, and we're going to have our first Wheatie. 1940 out of Philly. It's got some gunk on the bottom. Roll number 6, and we're going to have a Canadian. A little toasty. 1968 out of Canada. Roll number 13, and we're finally going to have our second Wheatie. And it's a 1957 out of Denver. Roll 15, and we're going to have Wheatie number 3. Last year, 1958 out of Philly. Roll 23, and we're going to have Wheatie number 4, 1942, out of Philly. Roll 28, we've got Wheatie number 5, 1952, out of Denver. Roll 43, and we're going to have our second Canadian. Little toasty, 1976, out of Canada. Roll 50, and this is probably going to be our last Wheatie. Our third one from the 40s, 1945, out of Philly. And that's If the Hunt. Not a lot of finds at all. Here's a quick recap. 2 Canadians, 1968, 1976. 3 Wheaties from the 40s, the lowest minted one being this 1940 out of Philly. And just 3 Wheaties from the 50s, the lowest minted one being this 1958 last year Wheatie out of Philly. So thanks for watching. Don't forget, click that like button and subscribe.